See if we can get him here. Do we have him?
Sup.
Oh, he's here. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. I need one more thing as well. Let's get this. Chat looks so ridiculous right now. It's okay, guys. He'll be back. He's just setting something up. You good?
Why can I not hear anything? I seriously can't hear shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's fucking great. I can't hear you. Alright, hold on. Is there... This is great. This is great TV.
Hold on, I can help you.
Unbelievable. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think I got it.
You can hear
I
me?
think I got it. Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm with you. Boom.
I just can't see you now, that's all.
Oh, you can't?
No.
How do I do that? Oh, that's the...
Alright, can you hear me? Can you see me?
There it is.
We did it! And you have a cat.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, that's Lilu, the fifth element.
Alright, I'm gonna bring this over here so I can hear you better. Alright. Guys, he's here. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Can you see our chat?
Surprise. What's that?
Can you see the chat?
I can't.
Do you...
I'd love to.
Can I help you figure that out?
Yes, you can.
So what are you working with right now, or what are you on?
Alright, so I'm on an iPhone.
Okay.
Dude, I'm sorry I'm so technologically stupid. Here, let me find you.
No. Turn him up. Is he too quiet, guys?
Can you help me, dude? I don't know how to fucking do this. Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh.
Tech support.
Tech support's here. Sorry.
It's all good. He's quiet? Okay.
Like, I'm just trying to...
He should be better now. A little bit.
Okay, so you're on a call with him now. Right.
That we are.
There you go. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm trying to figure... I can hear you, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how we can get you to see the chat.
Oh, right. Right. Oh, really? Oh, he's gonna give me another phone.
Okay, cool.
I can see the chat.
Because they're spamming your face right now.
Oh, no. That's great. I literally cannot be offended.
This is good.
It's true. Thank you, Timmy.
Very low volume.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious! That is fucking hilarious. Did you see this, dude? That is the funniest shit. You guys are great.
You're like our mascot.
I love it.
We've had that emote for like more than a year now. People like legit love this.
Well, dude, you asked me if I had seen it, and I was like, no, I haven't. But now I certainly have.
This is incredibly full circle for this stream.
Oh, You're my role model, whoever the hell you are.
Well, I guess we can just get right into it if you want.
Let's do this, man.
All right, let's go for it. I guess like the first thing I really just want to know is, before we get to Uncharted, how did you get to the point where you, like, what led you to Uncharted career-wise?
Yeah, no, great question. So I went to UCLA for theater, film, and television. I got a master's degree there, and when I did that, one of my teachers was Gordon Hunt. I don't know how obsessed he was with Uncharted.
Oh yeah, I know Gordon Hunt.
There it is. So yeah, he was one of my teachers. And so what happened was he was like, "Oh, they're having me direct this video game. Like, is that a thing? Like, I'm gonna direct a video game. Do you want to do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I totally do."
One moment, I guess. They're having trouble hearing you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. I guess we got to figure this out.
If I hook up a microphone, would that help?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would it?
Technical difficulties, guys. I promise we'll get it sorted out. We're just, it's weird that you could hear Spider perfectly fine, but you're having trouble with him. I turned the game volume all the way down. That's completely wiped. He's gonna have a mic on now.
Oh, I think I'm back.
How about, oh, he's gotta be good now, guys. How about this?
There it is.
Let me know.
There it is. Oh, what do I do? Hit that? Oh, okay. Wait, did I do it right? No.
I'm just waiting for confirmation. Oh, we saw you. Yeah, you were good for a second. That's good.
Wait.
Still a little quiet, but much better. Turn yourself down a touch, and it should be good. Okay. I'm turned.
Oh, all right.
I'm turned down a touch.
Sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
All right, are we good? I think
Yeah,
we're good.
We're good. We're good.
Just making sure chat's cool. All right, we're good. I think we're good. All right, from the top.
Let's
Gordon
do
Hunt.
this.
Gordon Hunt.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I went to UCLA. He was one of my teachers, and he was like, "Oh, hey, we actually have to do this video game. So I don't know what I'm doing. Do you want to do that with me?" And I said, "Sure. Like, let's do a video game." So no, I know it's surreal, dude, but this was so like before Uncharted was a thing. So like we didn't know what we were getting into.
Wait, this was Drake's Fortune?
Yeah, we didn't know this was going to be Game of the Year. We didn't know any of this shit.
What was your role in Drake's Fortune?
So I did all the motion capture for Drake.
No, dude. You did not.
Yes, I did.
Why do I not know this? This is like breaking info to me.
Dude, the shirt tuck? Come on. That's all me.
You're going to like shatter some minds right now.
True story.
All right, anyways.
No, but I did like a lot of so I did some of like the background vocals. Like I was just kind of like on the team, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, we just made a game. One of my classmates was Emily Rose. So Emily was a really good friend of mine, and we just about did Nathan Drake and Elena together, and then it just didn't work out. I mean, Nolan North he's a fucking dope dude. He's a great guy, and that worked out. So I was really, really happy about that. But yeah, she and I were kind of like basically we auditioned together because we're classmates. So when Gordon came to us, he just seemed like he was so out of place. Like he didn't know, like, what, dude, guys, what are we doing? Do video games have like? He literally said this to us. Do video games have like scenes? Like what?
What's happening?
Doing? Like, is it it's a movie, but it's a video game? I don't know. But yeah, man, it was really lucky. It was really, really lucky because it also like started a whole voiceover career for me. It was really lucky, really lucky.
Dude, you're taking me on a trip. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you were the mocap for Drake. Because when you started talking and you were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this. It's a game. I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Weren't you just in Uncharted 2? I feel like I thought I knew everything. You're shattering my mind right now.
Dude, what there was an enormous amount of like really. So I did the suit thing, right, with
Right.
the fucking balls and all that. The motion capture suit, of course. But what was really, really fun is like they would take these crazy super close-up pictures of you. Dude, is there a way that I can send you, like I can text you right now?
Yeah, just
Would that work? Because dude, I've got sick pictures.
Well, what we could do,
which I should have sent.
I don't know. The only way we'd be able to do it without you disconnecting, I think, is if either your friend did it or.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's even possible. You'd probably have to.
We'll figure it out. We'll get there.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody would love to see that.
We'll get there. But yeah, dude, they just take like really crazy, super close-up pictures of you, and then it's surreal to see yourself as a character. It's just surreal. Like I've never actually played as myself, which people get mad at me for. But I don't know. You've seen way more of this character than I have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
as you can see.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying. Right. Well, that's different. That's different. Yeah. But
so I guess another question I had: have you ever done an interview exclusively for Jeff the Cameraman? Like this?
No, I have not. This is the first time, man.
I actually was hoping you would say that so I could have the honor.
It is the first time, dude.
Take that, Uncharted community. It's mine.
Take that. No, I never have, dude. This is it.
This is the greatest, then. It can only go up from here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you kind of shattered like a lot of my first questions because I kind of figured like, I guess I had the thought in my head that you only came on for Uncharted 2, but that's okay. I have literally a million.
Oh. Yeah, that's
all right. So you basically.
I was kind of involved since the beginning. Amy and I were really close. Amy Hennig.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess
just it's like a family, man.
That's what it sounds like based on the last guy we talked to. Everybody seems super nice over there.
Yeah. Naughty Dog's the best.
Now what is it? So you mocapped Drake. Did you do any like outside voices in the first one? Like any guys dying, grunts, anything like that?
I did. Yes, I did 100%. That's actually another thing. We play that on my show sometimes, where it's me. So I spent an entire 8 hours in the booth, going, like, dude, 8 hours, 8 hours of, like this fucking. It's ridiculous. So here's how it goes. It goes, all right. So you're going to be running from someone, and then there's going to be like a gap, but it's also elevated. So what I want you to do is look back while you're running, and then jump, and then grab that ledge, which by the way is like boxes and shit, and make all the noises while you do it. Okay, great. Like it's fucking ridiculous, and I love it.
That's the greatest. We actually have, I don't know if you know, there's a video, somebody ripped all your voice lines from Uncharted 3's multiplayer. It's literally just like a 4-minute video of you grunting and just like saying ridiculous shit in that game.
That makes sense.
It's
that
great.
Totally makes sense.
It's great that it exists.
Totally makes sense.
It's all the multiplayer lines, I think.
That really exists?
Yeah, if you just type in like I think Jeff the Cameraman voice work, you'll get like your entire voice work for the third game. At least what made it.
Yes, I love it. What is it like? It's probably like shit. Damn it. Shit.
We got the treasure. Shit, stuff like that.
Yeah. Score.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. God, some of these questions. So you did do mocap. So did you work? How much or how often did you work with Nolan and Emily on the game anyway?
Oh, I was there the whole time. Yeah.
For the making of the game, like outside of you being, I guess, while your character is sort of short-lived in Uncharted 2, what else did you contribute to the rest of it?
Oh, It really is. It's really. It seems. I don't think that people would really like understand how new the video game industry is. It's not jaded. It's not jaded like the TV or film. It really is like a family that wasn't just hyperbole. Like
Right.
it really. And so they were just like, no, you're on. So come on, and we'll do whatever. So like me playing Jeff, like I didn't even think I was gonna play. Like that wasn't a. We didn't even talk about that. It wasn't a thing. But it was just. We got this character today. Like you want to do that? I was like, yeah, sure. But dude, it really was that like laissez-faire. Like it was just a bunch of homies making a game, man. Like we just it was like, hey, throw on the suit. Let's do this shit today. I was like, what am I, Jeff Winnis? Perfect. Let's do this.
That's me now.
That's me now. Let's go.
There's a large portion of this chat who found out that character has a last name in the last 40 days.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know until like probably like it was closer than 40 days. I didn't know that until like a week ago. It's a true story. Somebody sent me some shit, and they were just, did you know that Jeff had a last name? No.
It's on the wiki. That's the only place it exists. I don't even think
that's where it is.
I don't even think they say your last name in the game. I think it might be in the credits. That's it.
No, it's not in the game. No, let's call Amy. Let's call Amy and find out. Okay.
Why not?
Oh yeah. We'll get back to you on that.
All right. What about different, like, so you did the single player. Have you done more voice work for single player or multiplayer? If you had to guess.
Multi.
For sure, because there's just a lot of random lines and shit, right? A lot of different scenarios. What are the differences?
Oh, great question. So the in-game stuff is it's on a stage, right? So like you go into like House of Moves is where we did the game. It's called House of Moves in Santa Monica. And what you do is it's just a gigantic room with about 1 billion cameras. You put your suit on and you act it out like a play.
Right.
So that's like that voice that you're doing on that stage makes the game, right? In the linear storytelling portion, right? What you're doing for the multiplayer is what you were talking about with the booth, where I'm just like shit, fuck, like just going off.
Yeah.
Like that's in the booth. So you just get in the booth and they're just like, okay, here's a crazy list of things, and also make up shit if you want. And you just say a bunch of stuff, but it's not like the things that make the game are actually kind of like a play. Like that's the best way I can put it.
It's just
if
like
that makes sense.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, I've seen so much BTS, but
right.
I guess like when it comes to multiplayer, and you say that there's just such a difference in how, like, what kind of lines you're saying. There's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of repetitiveness in the multiplayer lines. There has to be. Yeah. It can't really be any other way, I suppose. But I feel like, does that get more taxing to do versus?
Yeah. Well, what they do usually is like, just give me an ABC on it. So it's like ABC meaning like just 3 different takes. So as you go through like 8 hours of that, which can be fun. I mean, it depends on who you're working with, but it can be fun. But I just think that like that, it's kind of a skill in itself, but it's also just talking. Like, I mean, when you're actually doing the motion capture, like that's acting.
Right.
Right. I feel like being in the booth is just kind of like talking. It's like, hey, give us 1 million different takes of this one word, right?
Right.
Which makes sense. It's for editing, for using it in the multiplayer.
I feel like people are just starting to wrap their heads around that doing the mocap for single player games is legitimate acting. Like you're actually in there doing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, no, it's true, man. It really is. It's like being in a play. It really is. You literally go onto a stage. There are a million tiny cameras everywhere. Like the room is just covered in tiny cameras. And you just act out a play, man. They're like, okay, here's the scene we're doing today. So you come in, you get shot in the face, and you die. And some dude is gonna, like, you know, talk shit while you die. And I'm like, great, let's do this. And you just act it out. It's, dude, and this was so long ago. Like, I'm just realizing how long ago this was, buddy. Like, what was this, like 6, 7, like 8 years ago?
They're shutting
How
it
long
down.
ago was this?
Uncharted 3 is 8 years old now.
Oh,
Uncharted 2 next month turns 10.
holy shit balls.
And Uncharted 1's 12 years old.
No! It's like my
happening.
daughter.
Everything's falling apart around you.
Oh, my knees are going bad. This is over.
Do you
I'm drinking Sun-Kissed.
For Jeff the Cameraman, is there, like, what kind of, did they just write the character and be like, all right, this is who you're going to be? Did you have any kind of say in lines? Did you help at all with that? Was there any improv, anything like that?
That's funny. I mean, so the tackling thing was interesting, right? Because like Nolan and I, we immediately got obviously. I mean, he's a good dude, and we just had a lot of fun, ton of fun. And that was one of those situations, man, where it was just like, he was like, no, dude, totally, just tackle the shit out of me. And I was like, you don't know what you're asking for. Like, I will tackle the shit out of you. And I did.
And how do you feel?
He regretted it. But it made it. It made the thing. That was the thing. When I tackle him, and then what do I say? Like, what, oh, you know this guy or something? Something like that. Yeah.
Those are some of the best lines in the game. I guess that leads
thank you.
I guess that leads into a great question here that I have, and it's, what would you say is Jeff's best line, and why is it? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds pretty stupid.
Oh, that is the best one! Dude, I actually have that on my reel. I actually have that on my voiceover reel. Like, that's how much I love that line.
Are you aware of the obsession with that line?
No, I'm not at all. I don't even know what that means.
Like, people, like, that line in the game is like one of the most notorious things about that game, because everybody just looks at it as you absolutely roasting Drake.
That's how it was meant. That's how it was meant.
We legit, in stream, I have a button on my stream deck where if anybody says anything stupid, I press a button and that clip pops up, and you say, well, when you put it that way, it sounds pretty stupid. And then Drake goes, thanks for the input, Jeff.
Dude.
It's a staple.
Dude. That is amazing. You have such an intelligent audience. That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
People just latch on to things, man. That line's come in handy so many times. People say some pretty dumb shit on the internet.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't deserve the hype, but like, I can't help but be like crazy flattered. It's amazing. I had not heard that. That's very flattering. That's awesome.
1 second.
Yeah.
So with that line, it's just the reason I need to talk about it is just because it's weird to the point where, like, we talk about Uncharted in stream, you know, plenty of times, but for some reason, and it wasn't even my doing to begin with, it's always about Jeff the Cameraman. That's all people care about in this damn game. It started as a joke, but it became very real very quick, I think. And so
it's the craziest thing.
Like, do you have any
you put
kind
it that way, it does sound pretty stupid.
Thanks for the input, Greg.
Ah!
Clip it. Clip it. Send it to
just
Reddit.
Killed it.
Send it to
We
Reddit.
just killed it.
It's too much. The God, you got me flustered now. I'm trying to think of like where we were going with the. I just don't understand how this happened with your character because.
Oh, I don't either.
But are you like aware of the gravity of the situation? Like,
No.
does it ever become apparent to you? Like, there are some hilarious Jeff videos on YouTube.
Dude, you reaching out to me is the first I've ever heard of this.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious, dude. Like, what do you think? I like troll the internet looking for my name? Like, that's crazy. Like, who's that Eric?
Well, no, not necessarily.
But please send everything. Like, dude, everything that you have made me aware of is heartwarming. I mean, it really, really is. Like, how could you not be honored? Like, flattered? It's amazing.
To me,
and I love.
Go ahead, finish.
I love it.
It's crazy.
Thing, I love it.
I guess it'd be funny for us to talk because in order for me to get in contact with you, I had to take the strangest route possible because you were just like off the internet for me. Like the one place I didn't check was Instagram, which I later found out that you have, and it probably would have been a lot easier.
Barely.
But
barely.
So for those of you who don't know, I found him on this website called Upwork, right? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Which is like a free. Yes. Is it freelancing for voice work?
It is.
Okay.
Yep.
So in order to contact you, I had to make a public post pitching this idea, right? And then I had to invite you to it. So.
Oh, right.
You can't make private posts on here.
Right.
So I had to make it public and then invite you.
That side, but right.
Okay, so I kid you not, I send that out. I wake up the next morning, and I have upwards of 10 people who have emailed me professionally recording my message to you as if it were a script to try and get the job. And so I'm like going through my email like, what the hell is all this stuff? Like, you guys are wasting your time. And so I'm listening to it. I put my headphones on, and I'm listening to people just like, people that narrate audiobooks. They're just like saying exactly what I wrote to you as if it were some kind of job. I had so many people go, I assume this is the script, so I'm just going to give you all I got right here. I'll also do it for $10 cheaper. Stuff like that. And then the next day you reached out.
What's wrong with the...
You reached out the next day, and then obviously it let us take it into like direct messages. But oh my god, what a process!
Right. But I'm glad you found me, man.
It wasn't easy.
I'm just saying this has been an experience, dude. I'm super happy about this. Also, I know that you and I talked about this privately, but I just want to put it on tape. Is that still a thing? Tape. Yeah, that's a thing.
Sure.
Yeah,
whatever you want.
Dude, you and I, friends, come on my goddamn show, man.
I'm 100% down.
We're doing this. We're coming on each other's shows.
100%, dude.
And we're being homies. And I'm not taking no for an answer.
Here's what I need to know, like, because I have a very specific, like, we're gonna 100% get to the podcast. Like, I have a lot to say about it. Okay. But what I want to ask about it briefly is it based in New York? Like, what is going on? Because, like, I was confused. Do you live... At first, I thought you lived in Arizona based on the Upwork thing. Do you live in California? Are you in New York? So, like, the time zone thing was messing with me.
Right. So, I've lived my whole life in LA. That's not where I'm from. I was technically born in North Dakota. But I've lived in LA my whole life. And I just moved to New York about a year ago, I think. Like, a little over a year ago.
So you live here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Which is why we're homies. Dude, I can
drive
up and see you. I can drive up and see you, motherfucker.
What's what a coincidence, right? That we both live in the same state, too. And I'm actually going to New York City later this year, too, so we should totally do something.
Dude, if you come to the goddamn city and don't call me, I'm gonna hunt your ass down.
And tackle me, like Jeff.
And tackle you. And I'll be like...
And then film it.
And film it. And film it. And put it on the interwebs.
This is the most ridiculous shit. This is what's the reason why this is so great is because I'm aware of your sense of humor, your personality, but like they didn't expect you to come in here 110%. It's the greatest shit.
Fuck yeah.
It's like,
come on, guys.
Because when I started talking to you, I was like, all right, well, I want to do. It's funny because when you sent me your podcast, the one thing I was hoping when I clicked it, I was like, please have a sense of humor. Please don't just be like some deadbeat guy.
Right.
And so, because I knew that we wanted to have fun, so I wasn't sure if like that was you were gonna be like, oh, I'm so professional. Here's my suit and tie, like. So after watching it was good that you're cool with all the bullshit.
No, I solved that real quick.
I almost I wanted it to be as improper as possible. Like the interview portions are super fun, but it's just easier to just talk about stuff and just shoot the shit, I guess.
It is, dude. It is. That's
all right.
Exactly how I like to run the show. Let's just talk.
Let's see here.
Hello, motherfuckers. Just responding.
Oh, they got plenty to say, trust me. Just
love
wait
these
till
guys.
When we get into viewer questions, you're gonna be surprised at some of the shit you hear. I'm telling you that.
Love them already. Love them.
So do you consider this Jeff thing we have going on? We were curious. Would you consider it a cult?
I want it to be. Can this be?
Hold on. I think we could start a cult and you could be the leader. I think we're on to something.
Dude, don't mess with me.
Also, the other thing.
That sounds like a fun, like sociological experiment. Like, could we really start a cult based on a small video game character?
Some people.
James, if anyone can fucking do it, it's us.
We're going to do it.
We're
some people don't even call my stream my own. They call it the Church of Jeff.
I was just about a spit take with Sunkissed.
I don't have ownership.
Sunkissed spit. You don't have ownership? Sure you do.
I know. They
sure you do.
Actually, somebody just did you help at all with any of the, like, Uncharted 4? Or were you past it beyond then?
No. I was gone for Uncharted. 3 was the last for me.
Okay.
Which is funny because I don't know if anybody knows Lauren Mayhew, but she was in Uncharted 4, and she's a friend of mine. So that was a weird thing too.
Who did she play? Or did she just help out? Yeah, I don't know either.
Don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I was always like, I just don't understand why we haven't leveraged Jeff for your podcast. It just seems like a no-brainer to me. How have you not utilized and activated this community for your podcast?
I don't know, dude. I don't know because I'm not a social media dude. Like, I feel like it's just for attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
And it's just not my thing. Like, I'm old. I'm an old school dude. Like, I want to do my work, and that's it. Like, I don't need to go like see what people are saying about me or some shit. I don't care. Like, I'm just doing my work. So that's it.
Isn't that kind of like don't you kind of get that though with a podcast? Like, you're constantly gonna have people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it is true. I recently just said that I didn't want to see because, by the way, it sounds like a fucking dumpster fire. And people got pissed. People were like, "Oh, he's misogynist." Like, man, it's not. It's a you don't want to see a female. Dude, come on. It is not about that. It's about that it's a money grab.
I hear you.
Dude, the Hulk? Come on.
Oh, you're talking about the new shows and stuff.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is this. So the Hulk in the Avengers storyline, right? What a horseshit arc was that?
Oh, at the end? Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh my God, he becomes like a half, like he's got glasses. What is going on? Dude, in the original Avengers comic book, the entire Avengers team fought the Hulk. That was the whole storyline. Was that the Avengers had to keep the Hulk from destroying New York City. And now we got him with like glasses and he's like half human and shit. Like, what a pussy. Who cares? Like, come on, man. And now you're going to do a female Hulk? She's probably going to be better than him, which is fine, which is awesome. You know what? I take it back. I hope the female Hulk is better than the male Hulk.
I just think they're making too many shows over there. Like, I just can't be bothered. I don't have time for that.
I agree. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Dude, you couldn't have said that better. Like, I'm done with it. There's so many.
All right.
It's crazy.
Let's hop into some, let's see what we got here. I still got a bunch. You derailed so many of my questions by doing more work than I thought you did.
I'm sorry, man.
How dare you work?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see here.
Dude,
What?
Your followers are amazing. Like,
dude, they've been. I made a mistake. I should have told them about this sooner.
Wow. They're amazing. Yeah, I mean it's not like a. They're just sweet. They're nice.
If I could,
I love you guys.
What I'm gonna do, since this is the last day of the Uncharted stuff, because it's literally dying in like 3 hours.
I know.
Which sucks.
It does, dude. And I feel for you, man, because you rule at that fucking game. You fucking kill. You slay at that game.
I mean,
you do. You know you do.
Do you play? Do you play games at all? That was a question a lot of people were asking. Do you
I kind of do. I like to watch. I like to watch games.
Okay.
I do. Like I love to. I love to spectate Apex, League of Legends. Like I'm a spectator, man. Like I'm a fan. But I'm just not a player. Like, look, dude. Here's the thing. At a certain point, you got to say to yourself, "Am I competitive?" No. So, who cares? Like, I'm not competitive, so I'm just gonna watch.
You get the best of both worlds. You get to watch the people that are good, I guess.
Who cares? Yeah, dude, it's fun as fuck. Like, why is that not fun? I love watching people play games. Dope.
Well, I'm glad you. I mean, I'm not surprised because you're at least in that like culture of things. But it's just surprising how many people still can't wrap their head around why that's appealing to some people. I guess is versus like just watching a sport or whatever. Like it's just all the same shit.
Exactly. So you're gonna watch a fucking football game, but you can't watch an Apex match.
Why would you watch somebody play video games when you can just play them? You could ask that about football.
Well, exactly. I don't know, man.
It's a bloated conversation anyway. It's not even like people. I mean, people are gonna be people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss you some. We have some theories here that we need your expertise on, so to speak.
I'm loving this. Let's bring this.
Okay, here we go. There are usually
conspiracy?
Some would say it's truth. Some would say it's conspiracy. It could go either way.
I can't wait.
So there are usually two perspectives that we hear in chat here about Jeff. One of them is that you're not dead. Nobody refused to believe it. You're too all-powerful as a character. People think that you are just too smart. You might have played dead, and you're just off somewhere. So that's a theory. There are some people that think you are God of the real world. Have you put that into perspective as a character?
What?
And then some say that the reason you're not in the following games is because you actually got hired to record the camera angles for Drake running around. That's it, isn't it? That's the one. That's the one, isn't it?
Funny shit. No, it's number 2, but that's funny.
I have.
Oh my god.
I'll try and we'll do them after that, I suppose.
Funny.
Do you think Jeff's alive, Greg? Or is he dead?
He is. No, he is alive.
Because people are gonna be let down.
No, he is. No, I know he is. Yeah, he's alive. Dude, him and Tupac are roommates, and I don't really think it's like in like Boca Raton or something. But yeah, yep.
That's
It's
all
him
they
and
need
Pac.
to know.
Him and Pac, they have like a 2-bedroom.
A 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Jeff doesn't want anything more than that.
No, dude, come on.
Simple
This
guy.
is like he just records Tupac rapping all the time.
Somebody says get to work on the wiki. Start updating it.
What is happening? What is happening? I am off the rails.
Jeff is alive is now canon. This is important. This is important lore. Write it down.
It's important lore.
This is on video. This can't go away now.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, no, it's true. He's definitely alive.
I just think Naughty Dog they were trying to perceive something, or they're trying to get people to believe something that just wasn't really believable, that Jeff could die.
Yeah, that's impossible. Really? Like, how would he die? How?
All right,
from a gunshot? Really?
to the head, I don't even think so.
No. What is it?
All right, let's see here. We got a bunch of questions from people that I have in my Discord too.
Can I just say to you, this is surreal, man. Like, this is insane. I had no clue that Jeff was. This is surreal, man. Anyways,
he's kind of surpassed, fan favorite, and he's become like it's a level of worship with some people here.
I mean, it's really like unbelievably flattering and awesome. Like it's so cool. So cool. And everyone's just saying hi, guys. All right, I gotta actually say something.
Yeah, feel free to respond to any of them if you see anything you like.
I mean, they're just great.
We are your fan club, Greg.
They're awesome.
Jeffisms?
Jeffisms, I saw that. Yeah, that was funny. These Jeffisms are blowing his mind or something.
New YouTube video, Greg Myhre reveals Jeff's secret, not clickbait.
Oh, that is good.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Can I get a shout out?
Hey, it's popping off.
Yeah. The Sensei. Yeah, I don't want to mispronounce that.
Sensei Kai, it looks like.
Sensei Kai?
Yeah.
The Sensei Kai. What's up, motherfucker?
Craig can see it. What the fuck, guys?
Oh, dude, right. I just wanted to start doing shout outs. Are we doing shout outs?
Go for it.
Person I know called Dusty Pinhead. Dusty Pinhead, what's up, motherfucker? Yeah, this is amazing. All right. Anyways.
All right, let's see what we got here. These are either going to be serious or really ridiculous. I'll try and balance them out.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I got this.
Rollmax would like to know how you physically and mentally prepared to jump into the role of Jeff the Cameraman when you did him.
Yeah. So what I did is I got a skin tight and I got a bunch of ping pong balls and I like pasted them all over me.
Okay, we're familiar.
And then I ran around with a guy. Mostly green rooms. Like I'd find like a room that was, and then I would just like run around in there with a skin tight suit, ping pong balls.
Hold on, I think we're frozen here. I'm gonna reconnect to you. We good?
Good.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Now, in getting ready.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, yeah, I mean it's Jeff. He's a very simple guy with a very complex set of skills.
I mean, dude, it's just me. Like,
you do look like him, in a way.
Yeah.
Except Jeff doesn't have a beard, but that's okay because
people
are gonna start piecing shit together. You might actually be him.
I mean, you do know that like that was a facial.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's just I don't know. It's just funny the way people recognize it, I guess.
Hilarious.
Do you wish your role would have lasted longer than it did?
I do.
I feel like Jeff had
do.
room for character development.
Yep. I totally do. I think that he was probably helping out like low-income children.
No, go on, please. I think that's great.
I mean, yeah, he definitely was. So what he like his dream was to have a soup kitchen. And he didn't have time to realize it because some fucking Russian asshole fucking shot him or some shit. And then he had to go live with Tupac on the island.
Yeah, that's where they all end up.
Right. But no, dude, of course. Like once I realized I wanted to come back so bad and just haunt that motherfucker and just
I think
I want to get him.
There was such a missed opportunity for more tension between you and Drake to just be like, because, all right, here's a question.
Good call.
This was never fleshed out in the game.
I could kick his ass. Is that the question? Yeah, I could totally.
We already knew that. That's not even worth a question.
All right. Great.
This is never fleshed out in the game, and this is also thought about in chat. Jeff and Elena, what was going on? As characters, what was going on there? And was that ever talked about but not included? Like, was that just a work relationship in the game?
So,
because Jeff seemed a bit jealous, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can talk about this. I gotta call M. I gotta call M before I can talk about this. Yeah, M and I were classmates, and friends.
We can take what we need from that. We think we can piece things together.
You got it. Yep.
All right, let's see.
Moving on.
Did you know Jeff's fate the second you were given the character? Supposed fate.
I don't remember.
Like, was the script already done for those like few chapters, or did you just?
No. So Amy wrote the script as she went, which I always thought was just crazy. Like, it's so impressive. I cannot believe, dude. She won what'd she win? Script of the year or whatever for 3 years, I think, for the game.
Yeah.
But dude, she wrote as she went, which is amazing. Like, I'm so impressed by that. So no, I didn't know. No.
And then you learned in it. You just couldn't believe it.
She's like, you're gonna die today, bitch.
That sounds like that sounds exactly like what Amy Hennig would say.
Great. It is exactly what she would say. Exactly how she said it.
All right, we covered that.
I need more sun kiss.
Let's see here.
That's my kitchen.
What inspired you to voice act?
Oh boy. I think it was probably the day that somebody told me at one point. So I said earlier I went to UCLA. So some of my teachers were like well, I'll just cut to the chase. So Anthony Hopkins said to me, you should do voiceover.
That's pretty much all you need to hear then.
That's it.
From him.
That's it. So then you go, okay. Sure.
You have a podcast voice.
Well, thank you. I also have a podcast face.
Some would say. Everyone would say. Perhaps. Let's see.
James, you're quickly becoming my favorite.
Who's competition?
There's really not.
It doesn't get any...
At this point, no.
And the Uncharted community doesn't get any better than this, Greg. This is it right here. You've went straight to the top.
This is it. Oh my god.
Only Spirits asks, how do you think an Uncharted spin-off game with Jeff as the main character would go?
I'm gonna make some calls. That sounds like a great idea. Wait, let's do that.
We always theorized that there would be a game akin to Pokemon Snap, but with you and Elena.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
We've literally thought of everything.
This is my favorite shit ever. Oh my god. Dude, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to tell Em about this. Dude, I am calling her the instant I get off the phone. Oh my god, this is funny.
Oh my god.
That is
All right.
funny.
What else do we got for you? What is
Wow.
JD49 wants to know what you think Jeff's best attribute is.
Upper body strength.
Ability to tackle punks.
That's what I'm saying. Ability to tackle punks. Ability to Who said that? That's funny as shit.
Oh, that was just me. I added it.
Oh, was it? You're funny as shit.
Correct.
Ability to tackle punks.
JD also says, does Jeff have any dark secrets that he's hiding, like a secret hobby perhaps, besides filmmaking?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hero clicks.
Come again?
I love hero clicks. Hero clicks.
What is a hero click?
Are you kidding me? Here we go.
I don't think so. I think when you show me, I'll probably know, but maybe I don't know it by name.
All right, here we go. I just got a whole fucking. Hold on. Ugh. All right. So what it is it is a. God, I'm such a fucking nerd. All right. So here it is. I'm gonna just show you. So like, yeah, are we seeing this? All right. So, like, oh, there it is. Okay. So, it's like a tiny game. That's obviously Archangel.
Okay.
Right. So that's Gambit. Right.
Okay.
So yeah. So it's like a little There's my fucking dude. That's my Hulk. No, you gotta see this. Not the She-Hulk. Where the fuck is the camera on this goddamn thing? Dude,
Top
I feel
right.
like
Top left. Top
I know.
right.
I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm a retard. I can't even fucking like. What am I doing? Oh my god. Anyways, all right. So yeah, that's HeroClix.
So what do you do with them though? Like it's a game, or you just you build them?
No, it's a game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a game. So yeah, so it's like I can't really show you, but it's like if you had there he is, by the way. That's my
It's dope.
That's my boy. Okay, so it's like a you do like a it's like a map.
Okay.
And so it's like chess.
Okay, I've seen this.
It's like chess, right? Right. It's like chess with superheroes.
And that's Jeff's hobby and Greg's.
Yeah, and I love the fuck out of it.
One and the same.
Love it, love it. James, let me ask you a question.
Okay. Hit me.
All right. What's your shit?
My hobby?
I want to know.
I mean, I pretty much do this.
Yeah, it's true. Because you do it for like 12 hours at a goddamn time, man.
On days that I'm not working, it's like 4 hours, and then on days that I'm not, it's like 6 or 7 usually.
Dude, I am impressed. It's not 6 or 7. The last one I watched was like 12.
I think the longest we've done the Uncharted stuff over the last 40 days is probably... There's definitely some 12-hour videos on my channel somewhere, but...
Yeah.
I don't even know what they were for. But no, I mean, besides that, I don't really like... I don't know. I like movies, Greg. TV.
Do you? Okay.
That's why your podcast is appealing in that way.
Give me some of your favorites. No, like seriously, like top 3. Top
Movies
3.
or TV?
Either one. Let's do both.
Blade Runner.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's interesting. All right, keep going.
I'm just looking at my shelf. For TV, I love Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad.
It's a great choice. Great. Breaking Bad is the shit.
Yeah, they got the movie coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
Nervous.
It's the same writer. It's the same writer.
I know, but I'm nervous.
I love horror movies. I'm so excited for It next week. You have no idea.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be great. Have you seen Babadook?
Yeah, I have it. I got a lot of horror movies.
I literally just saw this movie and I love that.
What about you? Number one
movie?
favorite movie?
Oh, this is embarrassing. Good Will Hunting.
Okay,
My favorite movie.
that's fair.
It just is. Armageddon is one too.
I've not seen Armageddon. What's that?
James.
I've heard it. I mean, who's in that one?
James. We're getting together, man. We're gonna watch this movie. Are you kidding me? Bruce Willis, Ben Affleck.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it, but I know of it now.
Dude,
My
I cry like 5 or 7 times during that movie. Every time.
I'm getting
every
yelled
time.
at. Apparently, everybody's seen this movie in chat too.
That's what I'm saying. That's my boys, homies.
All right, let's see what we got here.
You haven't seen Armageddon? Oh,
Here's a
James.
ridiculous one. What does Jeff keep in his
Is
vest
it on
pockets?
Netflix? What
Is
does he
it?
keep in his pocket?
Oh,
All right. So keys, a jewel, because Jeff quit smoking. So
Jesus
keys,
Christ. Jeff has a jewel.
a jewel.
I don't know if that makes me like him more or hate him. Anyways, what
Well,
else?
I did just make that shit up, but yeah. Okay. Let's see, and then he has loose change. A wallet.
Okay.
Headphones.
Brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles. And sun-kissed.
Just one can.
Uh-huh.
Probably pretty warm.
Always.
He likes warm soda.
I
Add that one to the
prefer
wiki.
warm. Do you see ice in this?
I-
Oh no.
Ice is stupid. Let me tell you why. When it comes
It's
to
frozen water.
because I can put it in the fridge and get it cold, but if I put ice in it, I'm watering it down eventually.
You got
And it's also a scam because if I go to a restaurant, I always say no ice because you end up getting less of the drink, and it's just and if you even if you think you're getting more, it's still just gonna water it down.
absolutely
Life
right.
hack. Everybody use it.
Life hack. McDonald's is the worst.
Okay, what do we got? Was Jeff always intended to be a cameraman character, or was there ever anything else? Do you think, or was he always just the cameraman?
No, that's interesting. So as far as I'm aware, he was always just the cameraman. So I think that he was Elaine's sidekick. You know what I mean? Like that was kind of how I think Amy saw it. Was that Elena was just kind of toting him along. That's her partner.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's what it was.
Little did Amy know what she was writing.
I can't speak for Amy. Right.
Did she write
Did
that
she know
line? When you put it that way, it sounds pretty stupid.
She did.
She deserves
write
an
that line.
award for that line exclusively.
I think she got one.
And just and then in the fine print it says also that line was pretty fucking dope.
So true.
Let's see.
I mean,
How somebody says, how has the notoriety of Jeff impacted your life? I think he just found out, guys. I don't think he knew.
I didn't. I'm not aware.
So this is interesting. Somebody wants to know, and I'm assuming you could probably go through Upwork for this. And I don't know if there's any like legalities to this. Somebody wants to know if there's chances of you commissioning Jeff voice lines. But isn't that not okay? Or I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think there's like a gray area there. I don't think that's okay.
Yeah. God, I'd have to check. I don't know. Man, I'd have to check. I don't know. That's a great question.
It's an untapped business if it's allowed.
Yeah, I really don't know. Like, is that Is that my intellectual property? I don't know.
Who knows? There's a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
find
good
out.
questions in
What-
chat right now.
I'm gonna find out. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'll let everyone know if that's allowed, and then
Hmm?
we'll see what goes. What was your favorite role outside of Uncharted? Iha asks, if you had to pick one.
So probably like I was on Smallville for a couple seasons, and so you know, I mean, probably that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Superhero
It was
stuff.
Dr. Hancock.
Look him up.
I was looking for kryptonite, bitches.
Myhre says he loves your laugh.
Oh God, it's so annoying, and I thank you for that. But it's so annoying. I know. I hate it, but I can't help it. It's involuntary.
Oh my god. His voice is pretty close to Jeff, so I wasn't sure if it was actually.
It's because it is Jeff. Oh my God. His voice is pretty close to Jeff. Mm-hmm.
His laugh. Apparently, everybody loves your laugh. It's unanimous.
It's because it's crazy, and thank you, but it's very embarrassing. I just can't help.
I missed some of these questions, guys. If you have any questions, just post them in chat right now, and I'll just pick them out of here because I keep missing them. Apparently, you guys are talking pretty quick.
Bring it.
What else do we have here? Actually, put a hold on that for a second because I actually want to talk about his podcast for a little bit, if he does not mind. So you have a podcast.
Yes, we do.
Called Poppin' Off.
Popping off, bitches.
So upon further investigation last night, I discovered that you weren't on this in the beginning.
I wasn't. No.
Okay.
No.
Because like when I saw that, I was like, shit, I should have emailed Danny or something and asked him a couple questions. But how did it start? Do you know how it started? Like, I'm sure you have to know some kind of background.
Yeah. So
like roughly.
Yep. So Danny and Pete. Pete's the guy who Skypes in sometimes. So Danny and Pete started it. Oh gosh, it would have been goodness over 2 years ago. Year and a half. Is that right? About 2 years. Yeah. So yeah. So they started it. Just been kind of like just grinding them out, and at about episode, I think, what was it, like 50? Timmy, what was it? When did we come? 100? 50? Around 50. Yeah. So around there, we came on board.
And you're a producer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So I was not around for the first like 50 episodes. But ever since then, yeah.
Okay. And how did you get on? Like, what was why you? I guess.
Oh,
like, who did you know?
Yeah, totally. So my business partner, his name is Tim Loafing.
Okay.
He and I, been in business forever, and he was just like, dude, you'd be interested in this, and he showed it to me, and I was, and I mean, he knows my taste.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, dude, it made sense. Dude, nerd culture, such a big deal right now.
Oh yeah, everybody
because
wants it.
It's actually being accepted, absolutely. But B, dude, it's important because everybody needs to know that, like, there's so many people like you out there. Are you kidding me?
I think there's more people like. I think it's just kind of taken over regardless. Yep. Like, I think the lines have been blurred at this point. Like, there's not really like a geek anymore. Everybody just kind of likes a bunch of shit.
Yep. Totally.
I have.
What we are.
I have your card up on stream right now. So, everybody in here, attack this if you can. Like, just hit it from all angles. Like, there's 5 links here. If somebody here were to if they for some reason could only grab one of these, like which one would you most want to direct people?
I'd say YouTube.
YouTube?
I'd say YouTube. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And let me just say this. This is something that like I just kind of tried to make happen, and I love it. It helps me to meet people like you, and I just want to keep doing it. And so it's super important to me that anybody would come over and check it out. So I'm just saying I would really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. You know, no pressure, but gosh, I would love that. Would love it.
I mean, come on, guys. Jeff the Cameraman went on to produce his own show.
I did.
What more do you really need?
I'm not working the camera. I'm not.
We already got 5 people confirming that they've followed.
Oh, you guys.
Jeff now has 200 subscribers.
No, but seriously, it really is. It really is fucking amazing. Like I really appreciate that. No, you're good, dude.
I love it. If you had to, how do I word this? Can you just like, I guess, describe it in a nutshell? Like, what is it you guys talk about? Like, what is the podcast typically centered around? Like, what are your topics? I mean, it's nerd culture, obviously, but
yeah. No, sure.
And what is the hold on a second here. What is the significance of the name? Because like it seems like you guys have like something Funko Pop related in there from time to time, so I'm curious if that has anything to do with the name as well.
Yeah, it did start off. So Funko was a pseudo sponsor of ours. And so that's a direct reference to that. We were doing pops. We do a pop of the night. We're not tied to that anymore.
Okay.
And now it's just more about like pop culture. But we're a nerd culture show. Like we talk about comics, we talk about video games, we talk about anime, we talk about Marvel movies. It's just graphic novels. Like we have comics on. Sometimes we have like Tom Payne came on for Walking Dead. We just have nerd culture shit.
That's all you guys need. Some more nerd culture in your life.
Dude,
I have this. I have this here that I have brought up. It's the Instagram clip you sent me. And I need you to walk me through it because I'm a little confused. It seems like there's a lot going on in a matter of 5 to 10 seconds here.
Okay.
Where is it? Alright. Apparently it disappeared. But you have a blindfold on. Is this a guest you had on that had you do this stuff?
Oh, no.
You look like you're creeping around the room.
Yeah, no. It was a guest. So here's what was happening. Is we had a guest on that was in
Now go straight, but put your hands more towards your pelvis area so you can feel the table.
So
Very specific.
Yeah, I think that's a really good shot. I think, can you keep that shot, please? Good shot. That was a good shot.
Now go straight, but put your hands more towards your pelvis area so you can feel the table.
Very specific.
Yeah, I think that's a really good shot. I think, can you keep that shot, please?
Absolutely.
Good shot. That was a good shot.
Now go straight, but put your hands more towards your pelvis area so you can feel the table.
Very specific.
Yeah, I think that's a really good shot. I think, can you keep that shot?
Your ears, you scared the shit. I'm sorry, I didn't know the volume. It's impossible to know these things. That is in fact Lucas. That is Greg. I feel like there's been a few people that just don't believe that you are you here.
It's me.
No, I hired I hired a stunt double for him, and he's here to pretend to be Jeff.
How can I prove it?
I don't know. I think you proved it enough. I mean, you said the famous line. And you pretty much look exactly like him, so I don't know what more anyone could ask for.
Hey, James. That sounds pretty stupid.
Now I've been roasted. Wait a minute.
Wait. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I love you.
See, the problem with that is now, and I'm totally okay with it, by the way, that's going to be clipped. And now they have something to combat me with when I play the clip.
Oh, no, I got to give you a better one. I don't even know if that was is that even the right line? Is that the whole, like, what actually is the line?
Elena says something like,
when you put it that way,
when you put it that way, it does sound pretty stupid.
Okay. So when you put it that way, it does sound pretty stupid. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you a better one. I'm going to give you a real soundbite for that.
Okay.
So just, call me, dude. I'll put it on your voicemail or some shit.
Jesus Christ.
Seriously. Do we not do that? Do you not want that?
I don't think anybody uses voicemail anymore. I don't.
That's probably true.
I leave my voicemail full so nobody can leave me voicemails.
Am I that old?
Do you use voice? Well, I mean, it's different. I guess depends what kind of business you're in, right? Because if you're gonna miss a bunch of calls.
I do. Yeah, I do use voice. Well, I'd still do it.
JD says he'll make it his ringtone. Those ringtone.
Really?
He'll hear it all the time.
Ringtone?
Are you sure you want to hear that all the time?
Can I do your pager?
His beeper?
Your beeper? Jesus Christ. It's funny as fuck.
Oh my god.
It is me.
So how many people are on your show? Is it
like
3?
Like hosts?
Yeah, consistent. Yeah. It's a consistent 3, right?
Yep, usually 3. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And we usually have so it's Danny and it's me usually, and then we have kind of like a rotating. So a lot of times that's Danos, who is he owns Beetle House, which is a Beetlejuice themed restaurant here in New York. And so he's a dope dude. And who else do we have? Lauren comes on sometimes, Corey sometimes, Ashley sometimes. Like we have kind of a rotating.
Okay. Danny is so memorable with his hair that he's
Isn't he?
So easy to remember.
He is. And I love him. He's an amazing dude.
He's technically the host, right?
He is.
Okay.
Yep, he is the host. And he's got a dope band.
Called?
I think it's called Automatic 357, but he told me that like recently they changed their name. And I don't know if they like did that already, but anyways, Automatic 357, I think. So
when we finish up here, send me like whatever links or
yeah.
If you have anything else or whatever that I can pass to people as well.
No, sure.
And you know the deal.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions?
Come on, bring it.
Hit them with some creativity here.
Bring it.
What do you believe makes Jeff stand out from the rest of the Uncharted cast?
Awesomeness.
His good looks, his camera. I mean, you already know the answer,
right.
JD.
It's exactly right.
Spider says, if Jeff had his own game, would it be filming, fighting, discovering, etc.?
No, fighting.
It'd be
Definitely
fighting?
A fighting game.
Like Mortal
Fighting
Kombat?
Game. Yes.
Oh, God.
Wait, am I winking?
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. Fucking.
What's your favorite anime, if you have one?
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, you'll win him over with that one.
Well, it's fucking dope.
Does Jeff have any flaws?
Oh, hell yeah. Yes. He talks during movies.
Oh god, that's the worst.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I fucking hate that shit. He likes cats. Also weird. This little fucker right here. What are you doing, babe?
What's that cat's name?
What are you doing? Lilu. Fifth Element.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we get a Jeff the Cameraman Funko Pop?
Oh God, dude! I've asked Sully for that. The Funko Pop guy. I've asked him for that, and he's like, "Man, I don't know. Like, what's the demand, dude?"
We can't get like a custom one, like a limited run, limited to 200 units.
I mean, I'll ask him
for the real ones.
No, dude, I've totally asked him, and he's like, "Nah, I don't." God, can we do it?
I don't know.
Do you guys want them? God, we could do like. How could we not do like 500 of them?
Peanut Butter says he'd buy 50.
All right, done.
Profish Grasby wants to know.
I'm gonna call him.
I mean, it's just we're shooting for the sky.
Yeah, I'll call him. No, I'll call him. I don't know.
What kind of soup will Jeff be serving in his kitchen if he had it? That's a serious question. That's been
gazpacho, and one of my favorite soups, clam chowder.
Okay. Clam chowder is good. That's good stuff.
Put some pepper on there.
Oh, here's a good one. Other than physical appearance, what similarities do you share with Jeff as a character?
I do really like Elena. I do. Good chick. I do interact with people. I do really enjoy saying shit like, well, when you put it that way, it does sound kind of stupid. So, is that it?
That's it. That is the line.
That way. All right. Well, when you put it that way, it does sound kind of stupid.
Too many days have been made in here today. Willie B wants to know Manhattan or New England clam chowder. It's important.
Oh, that's a great question. New England.
Why?
Great question. Dude, it's just there's something about like, it's not that I don't like the red clam chowder. It's just that like, dude, that traditional like, I hate to say it, but that cream sauce, fucking dope. Come on. It's just better with clam. That's all it is. I mean, I'm not hating on Manhattan. I'm not hating on that clam chowder. It works better with clam.
That was probably more of an answer than he even expected to get.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Do you ever plan to work on games again, or do you want to?
I'd love to. I have a soft spot for games because, like I said earlier, there's not a lot of like corruption, that weird shit that's in TV and film now, because it is.
Right.
And it's just such it's a very easy environment, and I do love it for that. So yes, I would love to do that. However, I don't know that I will. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, people always ask me, like, why don't you go back on Days? Well, I don't. Days of Our Lives, by the way. I don't know that that's what I want to do.
No? You're in the podcast business now.
Right. So that's your answer. Like, people just, I would love to do video games. I really, really, really would. But at a certain point, you have to say to yourself, I mean, is that my place? I mean, I'm, like you said, I'm doing podcasts now. So,
I guess it would probably just come down to, you know, the right thing. Like, something comes across your desk that you think is fitting for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. If there was sick shit, yeah. Because, like, dude, there is some sick shit happening. Dude, Apex is killing me. What else? Little Nightmares is killing me.
Oh, Little Nightmares is so awesome.
Dude, that is sick. Like, it's just, it's creative and it's artistic. And that's the shit I like.
Well, Jaded says that we need you to be the main character in a game next time.
Aww.
Let's see.
We do need to do it.
Milk or cereal first?
What was that?
They want to know milk or cereal first.
Oh. Cereal.
I was gonna say,
cereal,
don't be a psycho.
Nope. The
Nope.
cereal and then the milk. Who the fuck puts milk in first?
I think you'd be surprised. The same people that put the toilet paper roll the opposite way.
Oh, right.
They exist out there, unfortunately. Natural selection will handle it, though.
It totally will.
What made you come to New York?
The podcast.
Just the podcast, okay.
Yep, yeah, because, I mean, I'm a producer, so they offered me to, well, they didn't offer me, they asked me to pay for shit, and I was like, okay, yeah.
That's all you need, then. You only need one reason.
Yeah.
What was your favorite stunt in motion capture?
So there was one day when, and I couldn't believe this shit. We walk and there are all these like giant box, like cube box, and I'm like, where did we get these? Like, I've been here for months, never seen these. But they're like giant cube boxes that I think they had like driven in, and that was supposed to be like a cliff, and so it was. It was just really, it's so much fun to just stand on top of a couple of boxes and be like, that's the cliff, yo. Like, it's just.
It's imagination at its finest.
Like, come on, I know.
That's being a kid.
We pretend for a living. Grown-ass people pretending. So much fun.
Boss Fighter wants to know, what is Jeff's technical origin story?
Okay. So he was born in Maryland, and he grew up, his dad was like a crabber, so like he grew up in like a crab boat situation. Like once his mom left, because like so what happened was like his mom left, so he like his dad was a single, and his dad was just like, dude, like, it's okay. We're just gonna crab the shit out of this, and then everything's gonna be fine. We're just gonna crab. Let's just.
That's all he ever needed was crabs.
All you need to do is crab, and then they crabbed, and it was dope. And mom never came back, which is fine because, like, let's be honest, she had a problem, and I mean, we don't need lives, you know. Dad and I are fine crab.
All you need is one boat and a lot of crabs.
Right. Well, yeah. I was just about a really shitty joke, but that was better.
All right. Willie Doo says, what is your favorite part of podcasts? For him, if he were doing it, he would think it would be getting to pick people's brains about random shit for hours. He could talk for hours about nothing.
Oh, totally. Dude, you're right. Look, it's not that I love to hear myself talk, but it's kind of fun. Like,
I feel like you have to have a certain level of like, you have to be at least a little bit of a narcissist to do
I'm
this.
just saying, it's not equal. I don't know about that. It's just like it's fun. It's fun to think to yourself that you're getting paid for your opinion. I don't think there's anybody who would disagree with that. I mean, James, you do it.
I guess it's not my living though, but I mean, I obviously.
Oh,
I would.
is it not?
No, I work it. I work some
I
nights.
thought it was. Really?
Perhaps at some point, but
well,
for now we grind.
we're gonna fix that. Let's fix that.
Anyways, Jeff crossed Jeff X the Little Mermaid crossover with crabs. You had trouble connecting the dots there for a minute, I could tell, and then it hit you.
Fucking funny.
Have you worked on any other video games besides Uncharted?
Yeah. So, gosh, that was such a long time ago. I worked on Halo back in the day.
Which Halo?
3.
You worked on Halo 3.
Yep.
Mocap or voice work?
Voice. Yep.
Dying grunts. What do we got?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, though, just to be a part of that game.
I know.
That's a huge game right there.
Totally fine with that. Yeah. Danny always gives me shit about that. Because that's like his favorite game ever. So yeah.
Let's see.
Do you mind if I smoke, dude?
No, I don't care. Knock yourself out. Somebody goes, dude, as if he couldn't get any cooler, just saying.
Very nice.
What do you think is the best character in all the mediums that you've worked on? You don't have to say Jeff.
No. Best character. Honestly, dude, I gotta level with you for a minute, dude. Like, my master's degree is in theater. Like, I love the stage.
Okay.
So, like, I did a tour of Hamlet that I loved. I did a tour of Richard III that I loved. Like, that's my real, like, I love that, man. You know what I mean? Like, just going on the road, going to, it's like being a fucking rock star. You just, you go on the road, you go to Chicago, you go to fucking LA, you go, you just do your work. And I love it, man. And I guess that's my answer. Hamlet, probably.
Hamlet. Have you been in a stage play of Hamlet?
No, yeah, I did a tour of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you tour.
Mm-hmm.
Country, like cross country. Or was it like a coast thing? Because I know some shows just do like certain coasts and stuff like that.
No, I did like LA, Chicago, New York, Houston, wherever. But yeah.
Anywhere they would have it.
Yeah. Anywhere they'll sit through that fucking boring shit.
Hey man, theater's great. When you listen to your voice back on a recording, does it sound like shit to you at first, and did you eventually get over it? Like when you're podcasting? Because some people, like when they start to hear their own voice for the first time, whether it be feedback or just recording something, they're not used to it.
Very good question. The reason that the answer is no is because I actually have to listen to myself while I record. So I'm always aware of what I sound like. Does that make sense?
No, yeah, 100%.
Like, yeah, I'm always plugged in. Like, everything that I do, I'm hearing myself too. So like if the director goes like, "Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, it just didn't work for me." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I heard it too." So
what about like the first time? Like the first time you get into that space?
Mm-hmm.
Are you like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid and I heard my voicemail. And I was like, "Who the fuck is that dude?"
Surely that's not me.
Awful. Surely. And don't call me Shirley. Yeah. But no, I guess, but it was just so long ago, dude. you know, I'm so used to hearing myself talk. Like I'm over it. I fucking hate me. I'm over it. Like I always, like, my job is to hear myself talk. And although I was joking about earlier how much I loved it, it gets really old. It gets really old. It really does. It really does.
Repetition.
Yeah,
Oh.
but it's okay. I mean, look, dude, I'm lucky. I'm lucky as shit. Like, my life is blessed. I'm lucky.
You get to do a lot of cool shit, man. That's awesome.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, dude, sit back and look at my life. It's amazing, and I'm so thankful and grateful and humbled by it. I love it, and I'm.
Poppin' Off Show says, we just wanted to say hello from all of us at Poppin' Off Show. We love you, Greg, and this stream. Hope Repaduski can come visit us in New York City. I'll absolutely be doing that at some point.
Dude, you have to. I'm not kidding about this. Like, I'm putting this shit on my calendar. Like, figure out a day. No, I'm serious.
Well, no, I understand. I'm totally down. I'm just saying, like, another thing I think what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna stay with me, and we're gonna get fucking crazy.
What I'm going to do is, you guys do your show on Tuesday, Thursday, right?
Yep.
Okay. So on Thursdays, I do not work nights, so I can go longer, and I can coincidentally end my show right when you start. So what I can do is probably, I want to say either next Thursday or the Thursday after that. What I can do is I can finish up and then just send all my people over to you, kind of as like a thank you, I guess. And what we'll do, like, we'll kind of just like bombard you when you start.
It's very nice, dude.
We'll try and do that.
That's very, very nice. I mean, really. Thank you so much. It's very nice.
No, man,
it's
not a problem. Kind of above and beyond
today. No, dude. This is the highlight of my fucking month, dude. This is awesome.
I'm just glad. Well, one, I'm definitely gonna be happy being the first person to ever do a Cameraman Jeff interview, because that's about as good as it gets right there.
Well, dude, that goes down in fucking perpetuity. But that's it.
And secondly, it's hilarious to get to introduce you to the fact that you had zero awareness to the obsession that people have with your character is awesome. And so it was really cool to be able to to show you that.
I'm flabbergasted, dude. Like, I still, it's hard for me to wrap my mind around. It's unbelievably surreal. Like, I don't know.
Somebody says it's the highlight of your month, but it's the third of the month. High praise. We'll see if it holds. Oh man, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god. Well, it's my highlight of the last month.
Have you and Emily exchanged acting tips ever? Somebody wants to know.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
How come has she ever been on your show?
She hasn't.
What the hell? What's the holdup? That seems like a great idea.
That is a great call. I'm gonna get on that as soon as I hang up. So I was gonna call her anyway. I was gonna call her and be like, dude, you gotta check this out. So I think we could try to make that happen.
I mean, couldn't she just Skype? I mean, I know she does a lot of on-screen work too, but couldn't she just Skype into your show?
Oh no, she could Skype in easy. Yeah. I was just talking about like getting her in, but yeah, she could. Yeah. Could make that happen. Let's make that happen next week.
That'd be awesome.
Next week. Let's have her on your show. No, I'm serious. Let's do this next week with her.
You too?
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right.
If you can somehow make that happen and I can somehow get both of you on here, that would be amazing.
Oh, it's done, dude. It's not that hard.
An Elena and Jeff interview.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Next week. Tune in.
All right, man. If you wanna set that up, then I am absolutely willing to get that set up. And then,
Done.
but you have to have her on your show too, man.
Oh, I know.
At some point.
I know. I really do. Dude. So, by the way, she is one of, like, I don't know, like, how much you guys have kind of gotten to know her, or if you've, like, researched her, whatever. She is an amazing human being.
Yeah, I think I follow her on Instagram, and I see all kinds of crazy stuff that she's out there doing.
Amazing human.
Her interviews too. She's clearly very humble.
Yep, she is. Yep, she is. I love her. It's great.
My friend.
Next week.
My friend Will says, "Can you please tell him I said he's being way too nice to you for what a shithead I am? Thank you." It's not that hard.
No, James is my boy.
You're making him go nuts.
You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing.
Spam in your face.
Oh God.
Just
so nice.
I'm glad you've gotten to see the emote now.
Mm-hmm. I know, dude. When you messaged me, you were like, "Have you seen the emote?" I don't even know what that means. Now I do. Amazing.
They're spreading your face everywhere.
I mean, it's very flattering. The worst. Dude, I don't handle this shit well. I don't handle compliments well. Like,
well, that's all they're offering.
I know, but I can't do this.
So, Spider in chat, who I don't know if you remember or if this even ever crossed your path, but he was the winner of a contest where he got to be put in Uncharted 3 multiplayer. His likeness, and this was back in like 2012. He won a contest and he got to do all of his voice work and mocap, and it was like this really cool thing. He got to hang out with all the actors and stuff. He was the one we interviewed actually right before you. And he says,
what?
He says, every time Greg laughs, I feel like it's Christmas, Halloween, and my birthday.
Aww. I love you. I've not met you. I love you.
French says, we need an Elena emote before next week. Shit.
We do.
That's tough.
I mean, we kind of do. I'll send you something.
Okay.
I'll send you something. Yeah, we can work this out.
We'll work it out. We'll be in the...
I got this.
We'll be behind the scenes.
I got this.
Gino says, dude, I'm shouting you out in all of my college clubs. You are honestly got to be one of the most humble people I've ever seen on the internet. Damn, dude. For somebody who can't take compliments, it's a tough one.
It is.
That's probably a punch to the face.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. There's so many people saying nice things. I'm totally uncomfortable with that.
I'm glad we made the connection, man. I feel like there's a lot we can do here. A lot of untapped potential.
Agreed.
Let's see here. I think one step at a time, so I can tell Greg.
James, you're a goddamn favorite. All right.
Tell Greg I too have a stupid laugh. that
Do
people
you?
that people like. That's what Profish Grasby says. Another one of my friends.
I want him to
prove it. I'll get a recording of it for when you're on next, and then we can compare.
That would be amazing. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'd love that.
Oh God, what have I done?
What have you done?
No, Donkey goes, did he even know we existed before today?
No.
He does now. I think you've made yourselves known.
No clue.
This is actually a really good way to word it. Peanut Butter says, I'm sorry, Greg, but you have to understand this love has been bottling up for a long time. Oh, man.
You guys are the best.
What's funny is the second I told them, like, because I told them a month ago, I was like, yeah, there's a surprise. And I suck at keeping secrets. If it's somebody else's secret, I'll keep it all day long. But if I have something cool that I'm doing, like, I just want to tell you. So
Sure.
I somehow managed to hold on to it until 3 days before we did this. And They were like so surprised. Like, it was the greatest thing ever.
It is the greatest thing ever. I am so goddamn humbled.
Gino makes an amazing point, and I actually really do think you should do this. He says, out of curiosity, does the podcast have a Discord? I know that you're not too... Discord is like the most amazing community building tool. Like, I have so many of my people in it. I let them know when I'm live. It's a place for them to hang out and talk when you're not talking to them, and you can communicate with them easier. I think I think you guys should totally have a Discord, a popping off Discord. I'd help you set it up if you want. Like, it's super easy, and people would... It'd be a good way for people that are fans of Jeff too to kind of like skirt on over.
Dude, I was literally about to ask you, could you please help me with that?
I'd 100% do it.
Oh,
we could do it.
Thank you.
Will, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Jesus Christ. People are so many gifted subs today. Let's see what else we got here.
My peeps.
There's so much. Well, shit, Greg. We only have about an hour and 20 minutes until the server's shut down. So I guess... I
can't believe that's actually happening.
Yeah, it's pretty lame, but it is what it is. It just sucks because back when Uncharted 4 came out, we were all like, how do we get Jeff the Cameraman in this game as a skin? This is bullshit. He's been robbed. And it never happened. So now you're just gone. That's okay. We have the most important part. It's a single player.
That's right.
But anyways, let's see. I guess, like, does anybody have a couple more questions before we... What's the worst experience you've had in your line of work? That's great.
Great question.
And then I got a really good final one.
Great question. So I was on a show called Drive.
Okay.
And it was a Tim Myhre show and Joss Whedon. And we did three episodes. And I was driving the actual Little Miss Sunshine van. Because it was a Fox show.
Did you crash it? Craig, no.
No, I did. I totally did. But the show really did get canceled. Like, they walked on set and they were like, shut it down. Over. And that was horrible, dude. I mean, that was really heartbreaking. Because I mean, dude, Emma Stone and I were in that. Oh God. Who else? God, what's his name? The dude from Serenity. Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Of course.
So Nathan Fillion, Emma Stone, myself, Joss. I mean, dude, it was a great project, but it was $1 million budget per episode, and that was just too much. Just too much money. Like, it just got shut down. So that sucked. Because I really thought that was like gonna be, that was gonna be my life. And shit happens.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
I guess a good thing to I think a good final question would honestly just be, and I asked the last person I interviewed, and I've been asking people in chat over the last 40 days, what to you is, I guess, what does Uncharted mean to you, having been a part of it?
Oh, dude.
How has it affected you and stuff like that?
Oh, dude. Honestly, changed my life. It did. It did, for so many reasons. I mean, it was a stepping stone in my career. Like, I really got like really into voiceover because of it. I probably wouldn't have done that. Like, Gordon being like, "Hey, let's go do this thing." I mean, that changed everything. It's such a part of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just it's in everything that I do. Like, I didn't know this about Jeff. I didn't.
Well, you do now.
I do now. But I have over the years have friends who have contacted me and been like, I love this game. You know, have you played it? Which of course I never have.
Oh my god. We're doing a stream. We're doing a stream where you play through that part of the game. That's on the tip.
Can we do that?
That would be so fun to play through the game with you for the first time.
Yeah. I've never played it, man. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Hell
like,
yeah. Do it on your show.
Dude, I'd love that. But like, yeah, so
Jeff plays.
it's just it's a big it's a real big part of who I am. I mean, even though I didn't know that there was this kind of out there, it's still a big part of who I am. Of course. You know? It's a really big part in my life. You know?
Well, the most I can tell you is that you were definitely a part of something that changed a lot of people's lives in this chat room. So, I mean, I don't think really anyone here can thank you enough for your work on it, man.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! I can't thank you guys enough. Are you kidding me? Like, why would anything that I do matter if you guys didn't care?
Well said.
So thank you.
Well, here's what I want to do, guys. To end this off, I'm going to say it again because we're pretty much at like peak viewership for this interview, but please go, his popping off socials are all on stream right now. Please go subscribe, follow his Twitter, their Instagram, their Twitch, their YouTube. Like, they do a show every Tuesday and Thursday, I believe 9 p.m. Eastern. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Next one will be, what's today? It's My Life's a Blur. Tonight. So maybe well, I don't think you guys will still be on at that point, but definitely Thursday. Probably Thursday, guys. When they're on, what we'll do is we'll all hang out here for a while, and then at the end we'll just go attack them. So, assuming that's yeah. Everybody spam your Jeffs, nice. And I think the only proper way to thank him in chat is to say thanks for your input, Greg.
You guys. Come on, man. Don't thank me. Don't thank me.
Everybody thank Greg for his input. Put a Jeff down if you have one.
Dude, this has been mind-blowing, man. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Dude, we just shot the shit for close to 2 hours. I've also learned in these last 2 interviews that there's absolutely zero reason for me to write questions because it's just so much more fun and you just fucking go off the rails anyway. I think I probably talked about 2 things out of like 20 that I wrote down on there. So
yeah, dude.
It was better this way.
Let's just hang.
But yeah, let's
We're doing it next week too with them.
On that, I think if we do it, we should do it a couple weeks from now so I can get an Elena emote approved.
Oh, okay.
Because there's an approval process. So I guess
sure.
We could just talk and figure out whatever you want, whatever's most convenient for your schedule, and then I can make it happen on a day that I'm not working. That way we can show her some love too. But
yeah, of course, man. You have my number. Call me.
For sure. But yeah, we got a lot in the pipeline, Greg. We got a lot.
We do. We do.
We're only getting started. The cult.
Dude, this is it, man. This is it. We're doing this from now on.
I'm telling you, you're gonna become a regular from time to time. We're gonna have to check in, see what Greg's up to.
That. Dude, I really would love that. I really would. By the way, you're one of the dopest dudes I've ever met.
You don't mean that.
No, I do mean that. I do. You're a dope dude.
Well, I appreciate that. I think, seriously, like, thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending close to 2 hours with us just, to shoot the shit. And, I mean, you guys definitely haven't seen the last of him. So,
no.
We're just, like I said, we're just getting started here. So,
we are.
Seriously, thanks, Greg.
This is a long-ass relationship. Thank you, buddy. No, really, thank you.
Have fun on your podcast tonight.
Thanks,
hopefully
buddy.
We can catch the tail end of it maybe by the time I'm done. And yeah, dude, seriously, thanks.
You're the greatest, man.
Have a good rest of your night.
All right, buddy. You too.
See ya.